I come back. No! No!
Hey guys, Wimbledon is here and it's given me a real push to start training again. Some of you may have seen my previous video where I discussed coming back on tour and competing. That's taken a little bit of a backseat because of injuries, because I started traveling and coaching a player, with videos releasing soon. But hopefully now I'll be able to knuckle down a little bit, get fit, get strong, and play a match at the end of the summer. So look out for my journey. So I'm about to drive to Brighton to play at the training-based tennis courts. Feels weird actually packing for tennis. Got my balls there, my basketballs, my camera, my racket, some extra balls there. Not sure which balls are still okay, which ones are going to be dead too soft, but looking forward to trying them out. So just arrived here with my friend Lem. How's it going? So Lem is a player playing on a British tour circuit, playing some futures qualifying. How did it go last few weeks?
I mean, it's good. I mean, I've had some successful matches and then some slightly disappointing ones, but that's how it goes sometimes.
So hopefully today we're going to change all that. We're going to train it up. I haven't played for the last 3 months, so this is going to be fun. But you know, we've picked probably the worst day to do it because it's so windy. So the balls are going to be flying. We're going to have to focus extra hard. But hey, it doesn't stop the pros. So let's see how it goes. Of course, very important to warm up your shoulders, your legs, get the blood rushing a little bit. I always try and incorporate some side steps, some crossover steps, get the rotations. High knees. All sorts of different movements for the shoulders. We've got the W's as well. Obviously when you play, your shoulder experiences a lot of impact on the ball, a lot of movement, so if you haven't played for a while, very important to warm up the shoulders, warm up the back, which is what I'm going to do, and of course then warm up the legs and my knees, which haven't been great. Obviously had 2 knee surgeries, so I'm going to have to warm up the knees really well. Everything feels so stiff. Windmills, of course, very good for the rotation. A lot of lunges. Oh, the knees feel so weak right now. Always trying to activate the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. So now a few swings, so shadow swings, always a great way to warm up. Obviously now the racket's involved. Warm ups for the wrist here. And the elbow as well for the serving. It does make you look a bit silly maybe on the court, but you know what, it's better than getting injured. And there I am actually having to tell myself, remind myself to keep moving my feet. It's so easy to just stand there because the balls are so slow and just hit balls, but I'm telling myself to start moving my feet a little bit, get in position, get low for balls. So windy. And always after I haven't played for a while, I feel a little bit dizzy. It feels like the body's not my own, everything feels a bit alien, the racket doesn't feel right in the hand. And it's normal, I'm just going to go through it and hopefully start feeling the ball better from the baseline. I always like to challenge myself to win that first rally, not to make a mistake there. Being windy, it's so much tougher to find that contact point. So having to work really hard with the legs, with the eyes, to watch the ball onto the racket and not to expect too much in the wind.
I'm not one for excuses, but we've actually just moved courts to see if this court is a little bit less windy. It's got the protection of those trees, so anything to get the edge right now. Lem's like a machine out there. Never misses. Gonna break him down. Break him down. Getting with the depth. There it is. The mistake came, nearly hit the, well, nearly destroyed the camera. Oh, great feeling out there. What do you think, guys? How many of you are practicing every day? How often do you practice a day? Let me know in the comments under the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't done so already, do press that notification bell. So many of our subscribers not getting into notifications, so you're not going to know when we release new videos. So do that right now. Let's get back to training. Yes. Sorry. Of course, cross court is such an important drill to practice. If you're learning to play cross court, if you can do that well, you hit over the shorter part of the net, you've got more court to aim into, and you've got less recovery to do to be in a good position. So you'll see the pros practicing that cross court drill quite a lot, but make sure that you're working on your recovery a little bit as well. So you're not just camping out, but you're hitting and getting a little bit back to that recovery position, so that when you do play points, you've got that muscle memory, that mental memory of doing it all the time. It becomes automatic. And you can tell I'm not quite automatic yet, so I'm not quite recovering perfectly. I'm forgetting, I'm having to tell myself, but hopefully I'm going to get that muscle memory back. I also like to challenge myself, so it's always a good idea to put some points into it. So how about we play up to 5, forehands only. If you make a mistake, it's the other player's point. We're not trying to hit winners, but if you can hit a winner in a cross-court rally, well, you've done well. So anything goes here. You're trying to out-rally, outsmart, out-hit your opponent. Let's see how I do. Up to 5. And there, the tendency would be to start pushing the ball. So I was trying to tell myself to keep hitting it, but then my fitness is not there. So I started feeling a bit tired during that point, running out of air. So I said, right, slow it down a bit, hit a few higher ones. And that actually worked a bit, because he didn't hit a few clean balls there, but he stayed in the rally and eventually I mishit it. So let's see if I can do it again. It just shows how unfit and not match ready I actually am. The first rally cross score and I'm already out of breath. And there he tried to force it a little bit, get me out on that wide ball, find the space to hopefully make me run around that forehand, but missed it. So sometimes having that belief that you can outlast the player in the cross-court battle is very important. And the tendency when you get a bit tired like I am right now, out of breath, is to start hitting it, start going too big, start over hitting it. So I'm telling myself not to do that, to stay in the rally and try and last as long as possible. Try and stay as efficient as possible, so keep breathing through every shot. There are a few opportunities there to when I got the ball out wide to hit more down the middle. I didn't quite connect, and eventually his change of pace is what's forced the mistake from me. 2-1 you. No! Forced it there. 3-1. And then I missed 2 balls. I was telling myself, stay in the rally, need a good point here. Played a decent point, but just lost concentration. 4-1. Okay, I needed that mistake. Needed it. Okay, that was a good rally from me there. Another good point. 4-3, I'm back in it. Trying to stabilize my breathing, my heart rate, which is racing right now, even though I don't want to show him. Right on the line. And there came under a real barrage of shots there. Had to survive the deep ones and keep fighting. What a comeback. What a comeback, 5-4. So they're a tough drill, is it?
Yeah.
One of the drills that you'd be doing quite a bit with when you're training?
Quite a bit cross courts, obviously very relevant, I think, to singles play where you want to open up the court and look for the space. So
Exactly.
being able to hit that quality ball cross court really benefits, I think.
Yeah, for sure. And being a national player, how often would you say these players are training? How often are you training? Is it something that you're trying to get more of, or what's your plan?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the players that are playing consistently, they do sort of the nationals every couple weeks, if not every week. So they travel a lot and play. Whereas, you know, in my situation, I'm working a bit. I'm trying to find and play as much as possible, which is, you know, I've got to ramp it up to keep up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll run away.
What do you think? How many hours do you need to train to feel good for you?
Give or take 12, 14, I think.
In a week?
Yeah, in a week.
Yeah. So
I feel like you have to be hitting a solid ball and trust your shot as close as to the tournament as possible.
yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you'll doubt yourself in the points a bit.
That's how I'm feeling right now. So, you know, I haven't had my 12 to 14 hours. I had 0 hours for the last 3 months, and I'm definitely feeling out there. But what were you telling yourself in that drill, for example? What would you be saying when you're doing that cross-court drill?
Well, obviously it's really windy today, so
Yeah.
I think the focus was just, you know, get your feet in place and really start using my hands a bit more for the spin.
Yeah.
Because you need to be able to play with good margin, as anything can, you know, wind can move the ball around a little bit. So you've got to be able to play high quality, safe shots.
Exactly, that top spin, it's important to keep accelerating through, getting that height over the net and just battling. I mean, it's a battle of the wills, and
Yeah.
it's not easy out there. I guess now we'll try and do it on the backhand. Make sure you subscribe to the channel underneath the video. Press that subscribe button, because a lot of you are not subscribed. You're watching the videos, you're not subscribed. It's out of order. Do it now. Going straight up to 5. This could be interesting. Obviously my backhand being my weaker shot usually. So not sure how this is going to go, but let's see. My slice to let me down, so do use the top spin and the slice if you need to. Oh, quick easy error straight away. I'm going to take it because I need it. Again, it's my slice. Ah. One. But you know what? What better way to practice the slice? Just to hit some slices. So did that, and actually starting to feel it a little bit better now. 2-all. And I do naturally find myself being a little bit less attacking on it, hitting with more spin, maybe allowing the ball to come down a bit more to get more time on it. And as I get more confident, then I'm going to hopefully start stepping in and applying some pressure. Real. No. Probably not the shot I would be hitting there in the match. Probably a forehand. But for this drill, it was a backhand. Didn't hit it well. Didn't move around. 4-3 you. Slice did it. Nice and low. 4-all. Another sudden death situation. Who's going to win it? No! No! Back to the drawing board.
So thank you guys for watching that pretty painful first part of the session. In our next video, we're going to get into some full court points with some pretty shocking results, so stay tuned and I'll see you then.